Hey my beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to show you guys how I revamped this hair from this to this gorgeous blondish hair. So this is my favorite blonde hair right here, so I'm going to show you guys how I did this magic right here. So the hair, this is how the hair comes. It's a little bit goldish and cheap looking, and I don't like how the black from the transition from black to gold, or should I say blunt, because that's what they intended to do, comes. I know some of you guys like making sure that your wigs look like a wig to show off that you got money to be spending for wigs. However, for me, I like my wigs to look natural, like it's mine, and the parting is not much from this hair. So this is what you're gonna need to fix up this hair. You need a 40 volume developer, you need a purple shampoo, and you also need that black bucket that I didn't point because I forgot. You need a lightener, which is that, and you need two of these colors that I got from Target, and you also need your gloves. You also need your toners. I use T15 and I also use two T18s. However, you can use two T18s or you can use two T15s. You also need a brush and a comb, and you need a mask. At this point, if you do not have a mask in your house, shame on you, because you are one of those people who are making us sick. So anyways, you need a mask, or you can just use one of your scarf or something, because you don't want to be inhaling all those products. So what I'm doing right now is just making sure that I part the hair so it can be easy for me to work with, and make sure that you comb it out so it's very smooth. What I'm doing right here, which I forgot to film a clip, is just mixing the lightener and the developer. So make sure that it's in a consistent that's a little bit drippy. And this is how I apply my bleach and developer on my hair. I make sure that I start either from the bottom if you want your bottom to be lighter, but I don't think it's that necessary for this hair since it's already bleached once. And then I also make sure that my brush toward the black area, it's a little bit like it's standing. I'm gonna make sure that I zoom in somewhere so you guys can see what I mean by that. And I also make sure that I comb or brush the hair so that the product can go everywhere where I want it to. So this is what I meant right there. You see how my brush is standing? That's what I meant. Once you're done with that, you're going to take your plastic, and some people use aluminum foils, but I didn't have time for that, so I just used the plastic and I put 45 minutes. So this is how the hair looks like when it's washed. And once again, I forgot to show you guys how I mixed my developer and my toner. So right here, I'm going to part the hair, and I've already washed it from the bleach, obviously, and I forgot to record that too. So right now I'm showing you guys how to apply your toner and your developer. So you mix the toner and the developer, and then you put it on the hair. So I'm just making sure that I put it all over the hair, and I like starting from the bottom because I want the bottom to be a little bit brownish so it can blend in well with the blonde instead of it being from black to blonde, which is so unrealistic for me. So this is what I like doing. I like making sure that I take my time. And if your wig is a full lace wig, make sure that you're not applying that to your lace. And once again, you comb the hair so that the products that you're putting can go all over the hair. Make sure you leave your developer for 30 minutes, and after 30 minutes, this is how it should look like. It should look purplish, and I forgot to show you guys the measurement, because if it doesn't look purplish, then you did not do the measurement correctly. To measure your toner, take one bottle of toner, put it in the black container that I'm using to mix everything, and then that same bottle of toner, fill it in with 2 bottles of developers. So 1 bottle of toner equals 2 bottles of developers, which is the same container. Just make sure you read the instructions on the back of your toner. After that, I like soaking in my purple shampoo in the hair. After soaking the hair in the purple shampoo, I usually like putting again the purple shampoo on the hair and then pretend like I'm washing it. If you're African, you know what I mean by washing it, like washing clothes and stuff. Make sure you're not rubbing it too harsh like you're rubbing your clothes, because that might actually make the hair look all tangled, and you don't want that. After rinsing it, this is how the hair looks like. And now I'm gonna apply my color that I got from Target. And for me, I like starting from the roots, because once again, you want your roots to be a little bit brown. You don't want it to be too black, because if it's too black, then it's gonna look like they're distant cousins. You want your hair to look like they're related. Like, what I mean by that, I mean the transition from black to blonde. So this color right here helps the hair look like it's all mashed in together. So I'm applying it, making sure that it's all over the place. I start from the roots so that the roots can be, since they're dark right here, so they can be a little bit lighter. And I make sure that I brush in the product so that it can be everywhere that I want it to be. After putting color in this hair, I am going to wash it, which I forgot to record it once again. And this is how the hair looks like after it has been washed and it's been blow dried. Right now, what I'm doing is giving some magic to this hair. Right now, I'm plucking this hair. When it comes to plucking, please take your time. Otherwise, you're going to pluck the lace, which you do not want to do that. So make sure that you're taking your time. So right now, I'm just parting the scalp, and I am making sure that I take my time. After plucking the scalp, I am going to make sure that I give this hair some layers. This hair is very thin, so if you want your hair to look a little bit thick, make sure that you give it layers. And as you can see, that scissors that I'm using right there, that scissors is so expensive. So if you have a scissors that's meant to be for hair, make sure you just use it for hair. Don't use it for other things. Otherwise, the sharpness of the scissors end up reducing. So what I'm doing right here is just making sure that I give the hair some layers and making sure that the layers look the same from both sides. As you can see, my scissors, as I'm going down, I'm not closing it. I'm leaving it open and just let the scissors do its job. If you close it, you are going to cut the hair and it's not going to be a good look. So just make sure that you leave your scissors open as you are going down, and keep measuring it and making sure that one side that you had cut first is the same length as the other side. So right now I'm just making sure that everything looks uniformy and do not rush this process once again too. Right now I'm just feathering the hair so that it doesn't have the straight line. I'm just giving it some more layers, and it's going to help the hair looks more thick. Once again, make sure you take your time during this process. Otherwise, you're going to cut too much of your hair and then you're going to regret it later on. So right now, I'm just making sure that I take my time, and I don't know how many times I'm going to emphasize the whole idea of taking your time. This is how the hair looks like after giving it some layers. Now I'm going to curl the hair. In a few seconds, I'm going to show you guys the curler that I use, which I got from Sally Mae. You know, you have so much loans when you keep saying Sally Mae instead of Sally's Beauty Supplies. But anyways, this curler right here, I got it from Sally Beauty Supplies, not Sally Mae. I'm curling it with this. I'm curling the hair with this curler because I don't like my hair to be too defined when I'm curling it. And here I'm putting the pins to just hold it down so that when the hair is cooling down, it has the curliness. So since this curler is huge, it does not really curl the hair. It just makes it a little bit straight, and then it gives it some definition of curls, but not really. And I'm going to show you guys right there. You see how the hair is a little bit straight, but again, a little bit wavy, not too straight. That's what I like. So after that, after taking all the pins out, I am going to comb the hair, and it's just going to have that type of curlness, but again at the same time straightness. After that, I'm going to make sure that I comb the hair with either a brush or some type of a big comb and take out the definitions that the curler gave, which is those lines that I'm trying to flatten. And I also forgot to record, but I gave the hair some baby hairs, and I don't like too much thick baby hairs when it comes to baby hairs. Here I'm showing you guys that I did not like the middle part. Usually middle parts do not look good on me. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because my head is just too round. But I decided to do a side part. And since I did not pluck the hair from the side part, I'm going to show you guys how I pluck the hair. And this is all the hair that's coming out of the pluck. This comb right here, the hot comb, it is from Target. I love this hot comb. Love it, love it. Make sure that you leave it on for 15 minutes before you start using it on your head. Otherwise, you're just going to be increasing the what is that? The temperature. So what I have on my hair right now is the foam, the condition foam, and this type of foam holds your hair down. Sometimes I like using it more than I use the condition, nah, not condition, more than I use the gel, because I feel like gel tends to be too dry and I don't like it. Now I'm using my concealer to just make sure that my scalp matches my face. Keep in mind that your face is usually darker than your scalp. So my face, obviously I have foundation, which is what I'm putting there because it's on my my airline. And make sure that your foundation is a little bit darker than your concealer. Now I'm making sure I define my baby hairs, and I'm putting some glue where I did not really put it that well, or where it was lifting. If you need that hot comb, get it out again and fix anything that you need to fix, which is what I'm doing right here. I'm going in again with my foam, my condition foam, and voila, this is how I look like at the end of the day. And I'm just feeling myself, and I'm gonna thank you guys so much for watching, because this is the end of the video, and I'm gonna talk to you guys in my next video. All right, bye. Let me know if you have any questions about this here, and I'm gonna talk to you guys later.